My cousin farm this spring, so I helped him plant soybeans and corn, and I'll give you a little lowdown on how that all went. All right, now it's still, I actually got a tornado going here. Let's go take a look and see where that is at. Let me see here. Everything going here. Kind of remember what I'm doing. And today is the first official rainy day we've had that really stopped us from doing anything outside since Mother's Day weekend. We had a few bad thunderstorms that, yeah, we stopped, but it's just a bunch of wind and no rain. All right, so let's take a look here. Here's where the blizzard tornado's going here. A land I don't own. So that's pretty cool. I got a few, I think I got another one of those coming. Yeah, I got one every month this summer. Blizzards, tornadoes. Wow. Definitely, I gotta get used to streaming here. Alrighty. Let's see here. What was I doing? There's a few things I am doing. I'm actually testing an update to the map right now, so that the custom crops have their own custom soils, so that all works now. Let me take a look here. I know I have cranberries here. Oh, yep, they are working now. Sweet. I'll test another one. I got hemp growing over here. Yep. We are good. I'll have to ask him what he has for nitrogen. It's reading it right. Just I wonder why it only needs 0. I'll have to ask him about the hemp. All right. Let's refresh that quick. Let me load up YouTube here quick. It's been a hectic afternoon. I got home and my wife is supposed to take the cat to the vet, and that cat is too smart. Decided it was going to hide. That took me a little bit longer than I expected, but we got the cat, and she's off to the vet. All right, let me start my stream up on my phone. What's going on? Why? Where's my page? Like I said, everything today just seems to be a little off. YouTube. There we go. I'll find my page here. There we go. All right. That way I can see chat here on YouTube. Welcome, guys. I have 2 of them. Yeah. So, yeah. Needless to say, I had a ball the last 2, I think it's been about 2 weeks. I went over there to video planting. We're planting corn in no-till, and I got a whole video I'll show you guys a little bit later when more people come in. But that's what was my intent of going over there on the Saturday before Mother's Day. And I got asked, this is, do you got more time in the day? And I'm like, well, I'm not got nothing planned to do on Saturday. I was just going to go home and play Farm Sim. And he says, you want to plant soybeans? I'm like, well, sure. My dad never let me. I got to do everything else on the farm, but I never got to plant. So I'm like, show me. And needless to say, I've planted I probably planted close to, if I add everything up, last night probably did, I probably did 15 acres last night. 9, 10. I probably did a combined about 40 acres of soybeans, and I replanted 10 acres of corn with one row, but that's a story I'll tell later. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I was using a 4440 older tractor, so the auto steer was actually on the steering wheel instead of internal. So it was for me it was cool because it's like having pretty much it's courseplay in your tractor. I got a video to kind of show you what it is, and that's coming up too. I took a bunch of footage while I was planning because I can go no hands for a little while. But yeah, I fulfilled a little bit of a, got back on the farm. Really enjoyed that. All right, so I'm still feeding cows here. I got the new real livestock, and it's going to take a little bit. I got to figure that out. It doesn't when I come back in the game, but it works once I go through all this. So let me see if it'll actually work again, because it wasn't working and then it was. I don't know what I hit to make it work, but it'll come up eventually. Which is really weird because I was looking to see how much feed I needed to do. It's not too bad. There was an issue with a couple earlier versions of livestock. I was going through like 500,000 feet in an hour. But that's all fixed now with this version, or the version that I tested last night. So, all right. I have to edit this storage and make it bigger because it don't hold a lot. But if you guys were watching my new timer, I made a video of my farm show that I went to this spring in Oshkosh. Put those clips together. That's with my new camera. I think that is really cool. That camera is really nice. I actually got to see a 360 camera, which that was pretty cool too. The guy actually offered to sell it to me, but I'm like, I just bought the Pocket 3, so yeah, I really couldn't afford another camera right now. And maybe a drone in the future too. All right. So I'll show you this new livestock. I'll go jump into the pin there. You can see they got identification on them. Which is really cool. A little more realistic with ear tags in them, and you can see there it's got a number. I guess you can name them if you want, but oh, that's kind of cool. It actually gives a date, and I wonder if that actually corresponds with how many years I've been playing in the game already. So it can produce snow too young. It gives you the value. Pretty much all these I'm going to actually have in huts eventually. This one, I don't have enough huts down yet. If I go into my cow barn here. So I've went through a whole month here. I want to see if it's telling me that I've got a bowl in here. Oh, it says offspring, so that is working. I gotta clear this out so I can see this a little bit better. I gotta remember how to move this. Move that up a little bit there. Whoops, I'm still doing it. All right, let's move that up so we can read what everything says here for these cows here. There we go. So the bull in here must be working because it says I got offspring in 4 months for this one. I guess it looks like we have brands on the back of the cows. That's kind of cool. I didn't really notice that before. Expected one baby. Does it actually expected one? No, I just wish the freaking chickens would work. I gotta actually do that. We have to find. I don't think my trailer will haul chickens. I think it's an in-game one. I have to find a trailer that'll haul chickens because I'm over full, and I want to test something too. And I don't know if I have enough room. I don't have enough money to get the butcher yet. So let me see here. Animals. I wouldn't buy it. Animals. Transports. Don't they give us a chicken one? We'll try to see if we can sell them from the chicken farm here. Because, yeah, you can hardly move. That's why I don't think he's got the chickens working right, but either that or I got him so overloaded. I'm getting like 5 frames per second right now. But let's see if I can sell some of these, and maybe that's why, because it's too many. We'll see here. Let me let's get rid of the ones that are really old. Got a few chickens that are roosters in here. Let me see here. Okay, so let's start selling some of these. See if this will work. Though, since they're individual, I have to do each one. This could take a while. Ooh, I did get rid of a lot, didn't I? They must have all croaked on me. Let's get back in there because I didn't see the number go down. It really didn't sell. I don't think his chickens are working right. Let me look and see if there's any information on his GitHub. They're having issues with chickens. Conflict with that? No. Hmm. That's interesting. Let's just see if I can Why it's not. Okay, so it does one at a time. Let's see if we can do more. Okay, so that's glitched. If I have to do this one at a time, I think. Well, it worked before. Why isn't it working now? Select. So. Okay, so there's a. It doesn't exactly work as intended here. So select. Sell. Well, this could take all night. We'll do a few more here and then we'll buy a. Okay, I want to see. So if you check marked them. Okay. Now back. Let's go. Mm. Yeah, so it's. Let me see if that actually worked. What did I do? One. So I hit select. That turned this on. Cell selected. Hit cell. Oh, so it only does one that's selected. What? Let me see here. It can only. I won't let you select more than one. Wonder what the check mark would be for. Okay. Sure what's going on with this, but let's see if I can get a rooster in here. They won't lay eggs without roosters. We bought a rooster. Let's see if it's actually in here. Yep. We now have a rooster, so we should be good on this one. Let's go to the other one. Let me get far enough away to get my frame rates back. There we go. Oh, that's why. Kit price. Oh, that's why I got a LIAN. Let's see if I can save it and come back in. So it won't get a price. What does that mean? Reload and see what happens. I always like messing around with new mods like this. This one's pretty cool, just like realistic weather. I'm just waiting for the update on Mod Hub so that the moisture will work with precision farming. Take a look here. I can't buy livestock. Is there anything about chickens in here? Because I care about naming my animals. See here. Fixing it trailer. I haven't really tried moving animals yet with trailers. It says that could be an issue, but that was before. Nobody's having issue with chickens. Let's go back and see what he changed here. Limit. Oh, there's a help menu. Let's see if we can find the help menu. All right, it's got to load in first. A lot of going on. All right, now we got everything back. All right, so we got good frame rates right here. Let's see when you start walking into the... Here's where the problem is. Let's see if I start to get any... Nope, no Lua errors. All right. So... All right, let's take a... The all 25 months old. Sell one. Let's see if this happens. Yep. Events running air event. Animal dealer Lua. Interesting. I'll have to send that in. Yeah, and it didn't take off that chicken out of there. All right, so oh, did it seriously lock my game up? No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got a total froze here. Froze right up. Well, we already saved before and we really didn't do anything Alt 4. There we go. Well, I won't be messing with chickens today, it looks like, until they get a fix. Come on, Alt F4. There we go. Yeah, let's... just send my file later. Hoping somebody else will have the same problem. I don't have to deal with sending it in, but it doesn't look that way yet. All right, get back in the game. How you doing there, 19 Shay? How you doing? And welcome. I'm back. Had some cool things. I got to plant soybeans and corn this spring for real life, and I enjoyed it. It was really fun. I'll be showing a video later in my stream once more people come. I want to kind of show you what I was up to when I wasn't streaming. I just crashed the game with realistic livestock right now. All right, let's get in here and figure out. And I also got a tornado going too, which is kind of cool. Wait for everything to load. That would be good. All right, here we go. Right now, I'm not really moving money in my animals around because who knows if I'll get a Lua air here. It's already happened. So, oh, move this out of the way. Oh, I'm doing really good actually. I think this is the first day that I know I can actually maybe go to bed on time because I've been going out to the farm. It's about 13 or 14 miles from here, and get done about dark. And oops, now I'm talking to you guys and not paying attention. Let's empty this. There we go. So yeah. Now I'm going to be kind of bored. I don't know what to do. It's kind of race out there after work, and what do you want me to do today? Actually, what I did was plant while he was spraying, which is that way you can get his spraying done and not have to worry about planting too at the same time. So anybody else enjoying precision farming? I am. I like to be able to actually use more lime. I got to see how the fertilizer works after this season to see. I know people are saying they're using a lot of fertilizer, but I think that, or a lot of lime, is the fact that all the fields have to get reset. I don't know if it'll use that much lime once you lime it before you plant. But like I said, we'll have to test that as the next season comes through. I am not doing peanuts yet. I don't have the factory for them yet, so I'm not attempting. I'm like doing hemp only because I'm gonna get the rope and textiles up and going this year because I grew cotton too, and I got a lot of wool from my sheep. But that'll probably be in another year or two. I'll be doing peanuts. Building these factories are expensive. I'm now down to $234, so I'm actually just turned on my I built my pallet factory. Should check that out. Take a look over here. I just put it over by the steel factory. I did that before I fast forward, so I should be able to go in here and take a look at this. See where we're at. Nails. It is not delivering nails yet. But I do have nails, so where's my trucks? There's one. Where's the other? There we go. Well, it's actually pretty close by. Oh yeah, my cows now all have ear tags. This is realistic livestock. If you go in here and you can see, it'll give you actually every cow is individual. It all comes up. It's got its unique tag. Tells you how old this cow is. Tells you how many babies it's gonna have. So yeah, and it said it was impregnated by unknown. I got a bull in here. I guess he's unknown. So yeah, it's on AERO's GitHub, but I would just hold off for now because right now I'm getting a Lua error when I do chickens. I would say wait till it gets released to the mod hub, in my opinion, but because I guess if you don't like it and take it out, it takes all your animals with out, and you have to start over, is what I'm hearing. So I'm in for the long haul on this one. All right, 19. All right, let's get some nails over here. I think these are nails. Yep. That's a new palette for this year. I guess I haven't done nails in 25. This looks cool. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. That's why it didn't have any nails. You dummy. All right. Oh, you have to put it on distribute. Otherwise, the nails aren't going anywhere. That's okay. We can haul these for the first ones, that's for sure. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's pretty cool. The area ripples with the... That's actually... All right. Now I'll be making pallets. And what I should be doing here is turning on distribute for that. Because I want that in my milk plant. Oh, where is the pallets part? Okay. Did I add? I don't think I added that mod. Why isn't that? That's... Oh, what is going on here? Wait. Oh. Oh, so their pallets are both different pallets. I get it. Right? Oh, they're being made. It still ends up being a pallet. Okay. There we go. I was really confused there for a second there. I got it now. All right. Get this dairy going here. Because all I needed was pallets. Got plenty of eggs. Got milk. Let's see here. So yeah, we should be able to, once these pallets start making, we should be sitting good here. All right. Go over to my beef. Actually, let's... Ooh, they're getting pretty big. They weren't that big before. All right, let's take a look. Let's see here. They're 1 year old. $1,400. I'm wondering, guys, do I pull a bull in here and get these to breed, and then I can let me see how many I got here. Maybe this will be my breeding stock, and because I got another pen over there I can put my sellers in, and this one over here, all they do is breed for me. Let's see here. Do I have an Angus bull? Oh, let's put 2 of them in here. Let's actually do one because let's see if this error shows up. Select buy. All right, so the beef worked without giving me the... Well, let's just put 2 of them in here just to make sure he does his rounds. All right. All right, so I got to decide what I'm going to do with the extra females. Maybe I just keep... Yeah. It's going to be pretty cool. I just wish we had male models yet, but he's going to work on those yet. He's got to find somebody to model males for him. All right. Oh, it's full? Interesting. I've got to figure out why that worked all of a sudden, and now it doesn't. It is interesting because now the food maximum. So he must have changed something in that version. Now I'm back down to 1,000,000 in this pen. Huh. All right. Let's see what's going on out there. Hmm. Not sure why that happened like that, but so that one is empty. It shows, which it is. It's empty. All right, that one. I wish this would tell me how many are in here, so I know. Go over to the sheep farm once and see how that one's working, to see if I get any lure errors here. So we're good there. So I have 96 in here ready, so that's telling me that they probably had some die off on me. Do I need goats? Am I even making milk here? I even get goat milk here? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this one will. I don't have any goats in here. That was the. All right. Let's see here. That one's inspecting. See if we can get a little air here. Let's select. The sheep are working without giving a little air. That's good. It's expecting. I'm only selling the ones that won't. That one's 3 babies. Holy moly. One. This one. Definitely makes doing animals more interesting if you have to watch which ones are there, because I definitely need more room in this barn, or otherwise I might have to build another barn. Well, 10/31, is that how that right? 10/7, so October. Must be a European thing where they put the day first and then the month in the middle. No idea sometimes how that works. I'm like, that can't be right. There is no month with 31. All right, so you can't use the cell select button. Doesn't seem to work right. Select and sell. Too young, too young. I don't want to. I think we're going to have to look at that today. Empty half of this barn, I think. See here. Take a look at the feet. All right, so I have one that I can do 200, which would be really good. And let's see here. Got that straight, yep. So let's go here. Actually, what we're going to do is go like this. We'll go out to here. Let's see if I get this straight. Okay. Go down here. There. All right. Thank you, 19. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at this and see now how many this will hold. 230, which is very good. All right. Let's go find one of my big trucks and semis, and we'll move those sheep around. I just gotta find a chicken hauler yet too. Figure that one out. All right, and then I'll give you guys a little treat here and show you what I was up to. All right. Well, this is driving over to the sheep farm. Hate when that happens. I don't know how I clicked on that, but I did. Oh, I know what I did because I got it overlapping each other. Let's see what I can do here. I think we'll do that. All right. A chicken trailer is what I need, Billy, and I just got to find one. You probably already have one. But right now, chickens aren't working well with realistic livestock, so yeah. I'm getting a LIAN with it, so I'm staying away from my chickens right now. All right, I'll show you guys what I was up to this week. Let me see here. Oh, that's driving to the sheep. Let's. Yeah, I know I had to go to your Trello. Just haven't got that far. I knew you would have them. Let's see here. Videos. Let's see here. All right. Pay attention to what my cousin says here. You guys can hear the video now, right? No, this is... I put the videos together and I didn't edit the sound, so you're hearing exactly what was going on the farm here. Oops. He has not released an update. Not yet, at least. Let me take that off. He will do an update shortly, but we just don't have it released yet. Look at this. Isn't this cool? This camera, my new camera, is amazing. So you can tell this is all no-till. There's absolutely, this is the field look like after it harvested and then the stalks rotted through the winter. It was a beautiful day out that day, too. It was about 75 degrees out. There's an airport close to us. You can hear the airplane. Here's the best part coming up here. I cannot believe I fit in the cab of this tractor with my cousin. Because I forgot my adapter for my camera where I could have put it on the window and I could have controlled it from my phone while he was driving. But this is the tractor and planter that I used all last week to plant beans with. I like that tractor. It's old school. Just about as old as I am. That tractor was made in the late 70s. I don't exactly know how old the planter is. And if you look very closely, we do have GPS. There is a little dome on the roof for us to set up auto steer. And if you're just wondering what all the flags are, this is a test plot for the university. They're doing a test on how no-till and the fertilizers that we use in this to see how this will grow this year.
right, we're live.
And now I'm in the cab of the
Oh,
tractor.
like when I was doing it, I just held it up and was showing what the field looked like.
So if you guys look down below, there's the auto steer.
Crop going through the.
So we're painting the field yellow is what we're doing.
Just so people got the understanding of how hard this is to do. You don't know where the hell you're driving.
So it's not exactly the newest technology out there, but it works really good. So that was what I was up to this week. So I thought I was in heaven being able to actually go back to the farm. Sitting behind a desk or working at a machine for the last 27 years. Oh, it was just so nice to get back outside. Oh, what am I doing? This is the wrong one. I need to go over to this one. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that wool out of there too. I got another video to show you, probably either Thursday or next week of me planting corn in thick rye as he uses it as a cover crop. That was mostly what I was planting the soybeans in. We plant it in rye, and then he'll go and spray it so the beans can grow through it. But the rye is there to hold the soil down. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is gonna be fun because you got to do everything. Is it gonna let me? See, this doesn't work. Or you can just keep how many numbers you're gonna have to click, and I don't know if this is gonna give me another Lua error. We'll just take the young ones over for now. We got more young ones than that. Actually, do these three here. Let's go to the next group. You. See if they. See. Okay, so did it actually give me a Lua? No, it didn't. Hey, JD. I tested out the custom crops with precision farming, and you're good to go. So how did it move? Did it remember what I selected? Okay, let's see. Yeah, one. Okay. Yeah, so that. Hey, did you see some of that video yet or not that I just shown? That was pretty cool. This is plant food. My cousin's hilarious. Okay, so that's sort of working. I didn't think I selected two of them. Well, good luck with that. I wish you luck. No, good. That's awesome. Just missed it? Okay, hold on. There. So, guys, if you look at the screen there, ignore the bouncing around, but it's just like Courseplay. There's a line, and it's pretty cool. And then that just got some footage of no-till through the stubble and that from the corn that was there last year. And then this is great. I gotta clip this.
Put the plant food in the planter for the corn.
Put the plant food in the planter for the cord. I love it. All right. So yeah, that's what I got to do. Yeah. Now I can't wait till fall. I'm gonna help him combine all that I planted. All right, so that one went good. So let's see here. So move selected. I Me and him have jeez, I've on that farm there. We used to have to clean out the heifer barns at 6, 7 years old. That was our chore to do, even on sleepovers. We had to do that before we got to do anything. We had to do our chores first, or his chores first. When I was over, stayed over. Yeah, it's kind of cool to be that long ago. 40 some years. Let's see here. Move the trailer. All right. So now how many I got? 64 in here. Let's move these over to the other one. I wonder, do I have bales left? Yeah, I do. He just bought a used case skidster, and oh my god, is that thing heavy! I had to pull it back last night from the field. We had a tree fall over for one of the storms, and he brought that over and he grappled it and threw it into the tree line. So it was heavy enough to do. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. This is. Oh, so it won't auto select. See, that's the only thing I'm not liking about realistic livestock right now is you got to manually because everyone is individuals, so you can't do a group load or unload anymore. Let's just see if it'll do the whole trailer. It did. Okay. So that works, but it does not work with the chickens. The chickens are broken. And no Lua airs with any of that. Nope. All right. So we're good there. Oh, so the tornado is done. Good. I can't. There was no select all. I don't think I seen it. Let me go in here and just let's check. I didn't see a select all. No, there's no select all button right now. Yeah. Nope. Might have to ask for that one. All right, we'll leave this parked here. Let's see a mail. We need. Oh, here we go. There's mails in that one. Over here. And you will lose animals if they're overcrowding, because I lost a whole bunch of chickens because I had no ability to load them on anything right now. All right, let's see here. Those. And do one of those. Now we're good on those. Get my truck here. I gotta cut down more trees to put more room for another factory yet. And once it quits raining, I gotta continue cutting because I need more feed. Gotta put a much more silage up. Went through a lot of silage already. So we went from all last week 70s, lower 80s, and then not yesterday morning, yesterday morning, 39 degrees out. Ugh. And then I went and planted last night, and by the time the sun set, it dropped down to like 47 degrees. I was freezing. Got out of the cab of the tractor, and it's like, ugh. I want to go back in. It was horrible. Then once again, JD, I had a issue with the planter last night. So he's been cleaning out elm trees are all dying. No, what is the elm? Not elm, it's ash. It's the ash. Yeah, all the ashes are dying around us. So they're along the fence line. He was cleaning it up during the winter, and so there's branches in that in the field, and I got a branch stuck, and it's just made the seed stay on top of the ground. Like he had texted me, and he thought I was watching my watch to see, and I didn't. I was just going along, not paying attention, and I had to replant 2 rows, which weren't. It wasn't a very big field, but oh well. Because he can't call me. Because if you guys haven't heard the news, Cellcom service around here, their cell service went out for 5 days now, and they're supposed to be the official cellular service for the Packers. We'll see how long that lasts. If they even stay in business, I wonder how many people are just gonna cancel their plans once they can get their number back. Because they nobody could go to a different service because they wouldn't give up their numbers so that you could go switch to Verizon, AT&T, any of those. So my cousin had Cellcom, so the most we could do at times was text, and that was very limited. All right, got the truck over here. All right. First off, let's get some more feed here. Let me see. So we'll rear. Unload. Right. Let's see here. Let's make sure I don't pick up any of that wool. Change. Bale. Here we go. We're good there. There. Yeah, I was gonna try it. I haven't tried it yet, JD. I haven't had a lot of time to try it, but that was the next thing I was gonna test to see if it worked. Actually, I should just do it. Let's see. Is that a mod hub or is it on his Discord? I don't remember if it's on there or not. Let me take a look. No, let me take a look. I'll find it. Yeah, the delay on YouTube is real. I can see that. All right. No. Okay, let's go to Yay latest. That's a script, so we'll look here. And Billy's got it for me already. Thank you. All right, let's download that one. Thanks, Billy. All right. Pick these though, because it's probably saying I don't have enough room. All right. Save the game and I'll reload that once. Two spawn bales, two all. Right, we'll take a look and see exactly what this does for me. Reload. All right, let's take a look. All right. Panel shaders, here we go. A basic version of revamp. All right, well, let's find out. I gotta. All right, there we go. Then he's got to load in the game first. Take a look at my moisture levels are at. It's starting to get warmer, so hopefully the moisture is coming down in some of these fields. It's still at 36 on this one. All right. Go back to this. Let's see here. Well, she said that it let me spawn. Oh, so it changes the spawn goods. So what are all the new? Oh. So you can pick what you want to spawn out, I see. Yeah, but so it just is automatically. Yeah, but it says spawn though. I can't change it. What toys I need glue yet? Okay, never mind. Change output mode. Oh, I see. Okay. Spawn. So keep his storage, I would imagine. All right, gotcha. That makes sense. Let's see this one here. This is the one I'm really worried about because this is where, let's see here. Sugar, I gotta build a sugar plant yet too. I don't have any money. Yeah, keep, obviously. It's just a little bit weird. I'm not used to, you have to hit select to change it. But we're good to go. Yeah, I guess that's like you said, Billy. It's basically a very light revamp. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. It was all or nothing. I get it. Awesome. All right. So what was I up to? Oh yeah, we've got to cut some more hay down quick. Let's find my wrong one. This one. Ooh. I think it deteriorates it when it's. I guess I never let grass. I wonder if that's realistic weather. It rained for a while. It looks like I have half my stuff here. Half my hay. Oh no. Oh, you can. Nice. Yeah, it looks like I lost a little bit there. That's okay. We'll get this done quick and get this. Kind of looks like I should have not let that get wet. No problem, JD. All right. So, how many people are excited for the prairies and what's the name of that DLC? Prairie and Ice. Let's look. See, I've been out of the loop for a while. Prairie, plains and prairies. Actually, that's the first one I really, really are excited about because that's giving me some realistic equipment that I grew up out west for, let me see, 10 years from when I was 3 until I was 13 years old when I moved back to Wisconsin. But yeah, oh, I can't wait. Right? The first decent, yes, that's where I was going with that. The really first really good DLC that they've came out with. And actually I seen that trailer like that at that one farm show that has the conveyor in it. Hey, Cowboy Mike's 1970. How you doing? And welcome. It's been a while. Yeah, not too bad. I was if you guys are just getting here, I kind of had this video going. I kind of show people what I was up to. So this is the planter and tractor that I planted with. And all we do is no-till, except for the tiny 5-acre field I did last night. That wasn't tilled, but... And you think he would let me use the markers there? No, I had to use a GPS instead, because it was really digging in. But, yeah. So, yeah, it's all no-till. But, yeah, so that's what I was up to for the last 2 weeks. We are officially done planning for the year. He's gotta spray about 10% of his, I think he said about 10% of his acreage yet needs to be sprayed. But we just got heavy rains today, so it'll be a while. Then I had a soil guy come out, and I learned a bunch of stuff I did not know about how no-till and everything works, because I wasn't really a no-till guy. My grandpa and me kind of, you know, we plowed in the fall and disted it up and you know, cultivated it with a big cultivator, and then we planted. So this was all new to me. Especially on some of the fields that we did, we was growing rye as a cover crop. So I planted soybeans into rye, and would have been very, very pain if it wasn't. I always been a farmer. I grew up a farmer, but that's why it wasn't a no big deal when he said, "Hey, you got some time? You want to plant soybeans?" I'm like, it's the only thing my dad never let me do. That was his job, so I got to learn how to do it. I kind of wish I was a farmer, but getting into farming now is very expensive. All right, let's say this thing can go over to... I don't know if that's hayfield one. We'll just take it to the beef farm. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I got to fertilize. I think I'm all good. Oh, I still got too much fertilizer on this field, but not enough lime. So I'm not exactly sure how precision farming is doing its lime, because I could have swore I limed this, and after all that, well, see, now that's where it's good. So I have to actually look at the map and see where, because I think I shut that off on liming when it started raining. With my new rule this year is I'm not doing any field work in the rain. All right, let's take a look. Let's see here. Precision farming. Let's go to pH levels. So it's really bad along the edges there, but not so bad in the middle. Let's see if I can fix that. I really didn't look at the prairie thing. I should really look at that to see. Does it in that blog show you what the equipment? Yeah. Let's see here. Does it? I thought this one came with a big sprayer, didn't it? Yeah, that beast right here, guys. See, I seen that one at both the show down in Louisville and, but yeah, this is gonna replace Hercules when that DLC comes out. This thing will be obsolete. I'll sell it off. All right, let's see if I can get this all taken care of here. Find where the blue is there. Let's see if it really... Oh, see, it's over. Must be too much lime there because it's not letting me... Yeah, the blue means too much. So I overdid it in that spot. Yep, I don't need any more lime on here. Oh, that one actually said I did. That was weird. Interesting. Well, let's see how much of this lime will actually take, because I got it on... It shouldn't put it down where I don't need it. In theory, right, guys? Right. All right. But yeah, some places it still needed it. Okay, we'll let that do that. Do I need to do... All right, let's find and set the course play up for this. All right. And you guys are just coming in here. I have realistic livestock, guys, and it now identifies every cow with a tag in its ear, as you can see, and then you can walk up to it and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Like this one's... So what I'm planning to do with these, now this is going to be my breeding herd for more animals to make beef with. And I'm hearing that this does not work with the butcher shop, but I have not tested that yet. So realistic, because they, yeah, we'll have to see. Berg Hoffman map, supposedly you can't take these animals to the butcher, is what I read in one of the air messages on GitHub, but we'll see. Might be just a script thing, but we'll find out. All right, let me see here. Do I have this actually mapped out for course play? Let's look. Do I? Yes, I do. So we don't have to redo this. Good. I think after I take this off here, I'll plow this quick and turn this into alfalfa too. All right. Make a new course here. All right. Away we go. Okay, you gotta stay on course here. There we go. All right, what's blocked by an object? The fence. Good. Let me get to my other tractor. Oop, not that tractor, but... I'm going to do two things that I forgot to do earlier. Why isn't this not going to take that? There we go. Now I need to get some barley because I got to feed those chickens quick. But just an FYI, guys, if you wanted to try the realistic livestock that you see now, a lot of some streamers talk about, there's still an issue with the chickens. Because watch this, you get close enough and you're done. You just got to get away because your frame rates are just they're gone. So there's something still not right with chickens in realistic livestock. But every other animal so far, the ones that I got, I haven't checked the pigs yet. That'll be my next thing after I do some other stuff here. I'm trying to get rid of all my crops and most of the stuff here because I wanna build a bigger grain setup here. So I might be building a temporary storage somewhere and try that. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's the trigger. That's what I'm reading, JD, but I'm until I test it, I'll do it on a different game save once and just buy some animals and see if I can take them to the butcher. But you got to understand that some of these, posts, I don't think I've got a response from on that one. Let me see here. Here, I'll send you this, JD, and you can read it. You can probably read it off your phone. I don't think I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but because the animals are still the same, you didn't change the animals, and according to this post, it says yes, there is construction in 25 mega. It is I'll show you. Let me get underneath here and fill this up quick. Oops, wrong button. Not a problem, JD. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, take a look at that, and that's the air or whatever. But Arrow hasn't. Thank you for the follow there, Mega Mitten Gaming. How you doing? And welcome to my stream. Got any questions about Courseplay Auto Drive or any mod you see that you're wondering what it is on my screen? Because I have a lot of them on my screen right now. So yeah, ask away. But I'll show you the construction stuff in a minute here. That one took a lot. Okay. All right. So thank you for the follow there. Flying Gared's Flying Grenades Farm? I just kind of slaughtered that. Welcome. If you heard what I said before to Mega Mittens, you got welcome to ask questions. I'll try to find an answer for you. That's what I do. All right. Let's see here. You can go here in our map here and you can build a wagon. So you just got to build the materials and it'll start making the wagons. Flying Red Farms. Sorry. I don't know. Yeah. Let's leave it at that. So there, you got a wagon builder here. You can build the museum here. Let's see. It's down here. Right here. You can build this as a construction. It'll repair itself over time with materials. It tells you what to bring. You can also, let me see here. It's over here. Right here. You can also build this playground. Like so. And then you can also do this, which is kind of cool. So at this farm here, I built this house right here, which if you go in the construction menu, you can see. Let's see here. Construction. Constructables here. You can build these houses all here. I built some of these, and then you can go here. And where's those barns that I built? That's on another menu. Where did they have that at? Is it here? I know I built that one barn over there. Where did I find that one at? Right here. Yeah, you can build these in here in others. Not all these are buildable, but some of these right here can all be built. So that's what I did here. I built that house and I built this barn here. So, pretty cool. All right, so what was I doing? It's still doing that. Oh yeah, I was gonna go back to my tractor. I gotta feed up the seed maker. I need more seed for my greenhouses. I decided to build more greenhouses because I needed to get rid of. I got a lot of manure, so I need to make fertilizer. So I have to use it. God, why do I hit the wrong button all the time? All right, I'll have barley in a couple months anyway, so I'm not too worried about using it up. No problem. Thank you, JD, and have a good night. Here it is. Hopefully, it'll have that map update for you guys. The fixes are there was a manure error in the map. That is fixed. And the other update will be all the custom crops will have their own custom what am I trying to say here? Ground type for precision farming. What am I doing here? All right. That's what I was trying to do here, guys. don't think I planted any oats this year, so I'm not going to use up my oats just yet. Kind of deciding what I'm going to do. I don't know if that shed is going to come out, that red one. And then I put a great big bend system in here. Like I said, I'm always involving my farms a little bit here. Got a lot of work on the other ones. I'll put storage because I tend not to put away my equipment. Yeah, I need a little more seeds because my greenhouses are just about empty. I do this over here. I hit my greenhouses. It tells me, yeah, I'm empty on some seeds here. I have to figure out which ones those are. So some I'm 10,000, so I don't really. I'm gonna have to do a little bit at a time here. I don't know how I don't remember putting. I might have put seeds in there. All right. Okay. But that one is almost. I need only 27 left. 15. That should be good for that one. For some reason, the triggers on these greenhouses, I have to figure that out. They're not exactly working to the best of their ability. Okay, so that one's full. Go to the next one. Because I'm going to run out of seed if I don't split this up. Okay, there. This one I know is empty. Man. This This one here needs seed. And there we go. Now this should tell me here how many hours I have left. Where's the hour mark? Seed 6, 7, 14, 15, and 22 hours of seed. So I'm good for a little bit. We should be good there. Go find my rake because I wanted to rake. Let's get this started here first. I got course play running this, so this auto water. That's pretty cool. All right. Now what? Hit the wrong button again. I'm just a little disappointed. I forgot that I had. I shouldn't put that cut hay before it rains. Like in real life, you really don't want to do that either. Hey, AR Gaming 89. I'm doing great. How are you doing? And welcome. And that's how dry it's been lately too, because you can. When I was going over some of that land with the planter, it was just dust. I was dirty every night coming home. I'm like, I work in an office. I don't get dirty. Working in the tractor, I got dirty. Yeah, everybody's playing whatever Roadcraft is. I see that too. Welcome. I'll be playing Farm Sim until, I retire. Until the day I die. No. I love this game. I mean, it's a way for me to relax. I'm not looking for the next greatest video game, to be honest with you. I found the video game I want to play. I enjoy this. Enjoy showing you guys new mods that come out. I hope you try to figure them out. That'd make this game a lot better. So, I've always said if you guys got any questions, Course Play Auto Drive, or any of the mods you see on my screen, just let me know. Are you still on play? Yeah. I would suggest a PC, but that's just me being my PC biased going here, but it's just so much better. And so many better mods and the ability to have a lot of mods if you want. With the right setup. I get it. That's the whole reason I got the opportunity to go out there and help my cousin, because he knew I was a tech guy and he needed some help with stuff, and I went out there, and then he knows that I have the ability to drive tractors and everything, and I've been helping him do his spring planting this year. So See, it paid off to be that nerd in high school where all I did was on an, I can't even, a 286, or was it an Apple at the time, just goofing around on it. And, here I am. Well, really, because up here in Wisconsin, here we already have corn up. I went out to the lake to help a friend. We had some high straight line winds happen on Friday, and knocked over a fence. So I went over there to. He wanted me to help him figure out how to fix it. And as I was driving over there, I did see these guys planting last Thursday, or Thursday before Mother's Day, and the corn's all up over there. It's kind of nice to see. Spring is my favorite time of the year, to be honest with you. One thing I hate about spring is my own grass. I am not a. I could care less what my grass looks like, but to keep up with the neighbors, you got to keep cutting it. So, and if you guys are playing on Uncharted Valley, I would suggest watching for JD's release tomorrow. If he gets it done tomorrow, be the update to the map, fixes an error that we had with the manure, and he's going to put custom profiles for precision farming on the crops that we added to the map. Welcome back. Oh, I took your ads. Were we in ads? Figures. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm not going to get all this in one. I thought maybe I could. I'll let that drive back to the farm and go check out my other stuff that's going on here. Well, thank you. Just hit the follow button here on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. I do put other videos up. There's actually my starting timer video is actually up on YouTube of all the equipment that I seen at the local farm show this year. So that's there. And plus, I'll probably be adding the video that I was showing here. I'll just give a quick preview to people that just jumped in. This is kind of cool. This is what I was doing. This is the farm, and this is our no-till setup we have. So. That's a tractor and the setup that I used. Well, it better be real because it is real. And then some in-cab action there. There's the... So if you guys look here, this is... I got to see if I can get a better one of this. I thought I got close enough to see it, but... Right there, okay. So if you look at here, guys, see these lines? These are all satellite-driven lines. So it's like Courseplay. Everybody always laughed at me for using Courseplay. It's not real. It's made up. But here's Courseplay. With this easy guide system here, we got an auto steer that on the steering wheel, which I have a video that still got to get off my camera to show you guys next week. But so yeah, you turn around and you get in line with this line, and then this will show up yellow. It'll be red, and when I'm turning, this is red. And then when I get lined up with that line, this will turn yellow. I hit the button here, take the hands off the steering wheel, and it'll follow the line down the road or down this row here. But you got to be careful because it's within 6 inches. So I kind of keep my hand on the steering wheel, and I just, okay, you're drifting off the line a little bit. So that's my real life course play. So if KW is out there, that course play is real. Not all my bots out on the field. All right. Let's see here. I don't think I need anything on any of these fields. I do like those pictures of that camera. That camera is amazing. It's the Pocket 3 by DJI. But yeah, I mean, I love this part of this is we're doing the fertilizer, and you can see the individual rocks. It's so cool. And then you got the star of the whole thing. Plant food in the planter.
Plant food in the planter for corn.
I got to trademark that. That is so cool. Plant food in the planter for the corn. All right. Let's see here. I got that parked. I don't need anything in this field. It's got nitrogen, and we're all good. So if this is true, I should get like 125% yield. Ignoring my realistic weather, because right now it's still not working. So he's got to put an update out for that, but it's not on Mod Hub yet. So we're still waiting for that. All right. Oops, what did I do? I did something. I didn't end the stream. There we go. Thank you for the follow there, AR Gaming 89, and welcome. All right, so I wonder, I just take this back to the farm and put it away. Actually, I think I'm going to need it over here when we plant the alfalfa. On YouTube, you just hit the subscribe button. You go to my channel, X-Man 1971. I don't know if it's been streaming here in chat since you've been here. Let's see, why is that one not going? I haven't seen that one go through in a while. Hit that one and you'll be able to then hit the subscribe button. You'll catch out, it'll come up and you'll see a notification whenever I post a new video, which should be soon. All right, so we got this done here. I want to clean this up around here a little bit. I think I will. Actually, I should see. All right, this is the best part of with auto drive, the ability to dump in an open one like this with these lines, which I have set up like this, guys. This is pretty cool. So then it randomly picks a row, and then because I didn't turn on the randomly pick, so Bunker Cellar 1 got a little full on me. It's going to go into 3 right here. All right, reached beef. Good. In fact, I wonder if I should, once this... Now this will back itself back up. I'm not doing this. This is all done by auto drive. As you can tell with the really funky steering. So let's get the stagger and the plow over there. I can come back and compact that later. Yes, you did. Thank you. All right. Get this over back to the regular farm. I think that's where I parked the plow. Pretty sure that's where I put the plow. All right, so that's good there. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, since that's taking its time to get over there. That one, yes, that one did. That is sweet. That shows up on you for YouTube people, I think. I don't think it shows up on Twitch. Nice. Yes, it does. Thank you, AR Gaming. There it is. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. It's going to be a long drive for that, so let's clean this up a little bit since I'm going to plow. See where my boundaries are. All right. So far, this will make a nice little alfalfa field until I can buy the rest of this and turn it into a bigger field. There we go. That's a pretty cool McDon swather. Or windrower is what they. There's a couple different terms for it. I don't remember if I think I drove an old John Deere back in the day, but that could be just my imagination because I know I used a hay bine hooked to a tractor before, but don't know if I ever had I ever drove a swather though. Might have. I think my uncle might have had one, but then again, a lot of stuff happened in 40 some years. Because technically, it'd been 40 years to next month where I got to work on my uncle's dairy farm after my parents got divorced. That's where I was taught how to really work. Hay mound a lot of bales. Oh, unloaded. Yeah. Took a very skinny kid and turned him into this later on in life. I could have blown away in the wind at 13. All right, so we got that. This reached the farm. All right, let's see if I can find my plow. All right, why isn't that not working yet? Oh, there they are. See? It just took a little bit. Now I have all my cow stuff. See, this is so weird that it works when it wants to. The older stuff? Cool. Right, so 20. So this is, I really don't need to do anything. Now I see that straw's actually working now. Oh, watch out, this guy's in a hurry. All right. Guys, it's 6:30. Almost two. Well, I would have had 2.5, but struggles with cats. You can't herd cats, put it that way. All right, let's see who's out there in Twitch land that we can raid tonight. And there are a lot of people playing Farm Sim, that's for sure. All right, well, we'll go and visit a good friend, NBC. See what he's up to. Looks like he's playing 7 Days to Die. You guys have all a good night, and I should be, unless something happens where I get called away to go do some farming, which would be cool. I'll be back on Thursday. Thank you, people on YouTube, for watching me too. All right, guys on Twitch, you're gonna go over to NBC Master Dad, and everybody have a good night, and I will talk to you guys soon.